Hare Krishna. So we are discussing 15th chapter of 4th canto today. So the title of this chapter is King Pṛthu's appearance and coronation. So we have seen in the last session how King Vena was coronated by the sages. His father was very much upset with the King Vena's behavior, and he abruptly gave up his kingdom. His Anga's no, King Anga, abruptly gave up his kingdom and went into the forest to take renunciation and to perform tapasya. And without king, there are a lot of atrocities going on in the society. So even though the ministers of the court, ministers of the kingdom, said to the sages that Anga is not qualified person to become king, but still the sages thought maybe if he is given the responsibility, he will change his behavior. So like that, sages has coronated uh, King Vena. But Vena, when King Vena became the king, there was some advantages, like all the lawbreakers, somebody like thieves and rogues, they were very much fearful because King Vena's punishments are very severe, way severe. Means like for a minor fault, he used to punish very severely. Mm. So this we can see in the Muslim countries, right? In like Arab countries, if somebody steals anything from the store, they'll immediately cut off the hands. So that kind of punishment, the punishments are so severe that everybody is so fearful of making any mistake. So that is the nature. That's how Vena used to control. But one disadvantage of this kingship of Vena is he started saying that you don't have to waste your time and money or don't have to worship Lord Vishnu. You worship me alone. That is enough. And he started discouraging the performance of sacrifice, and he was very much making people to personality worshippers. So at that point, what happened? The sages they went to King Vena and told him, sorry, the sages went to Vena and told him that, see, if you uh, worship Supreme Personality of Godhead, you will get all opulence, all good fortune. You have nothing to lose, only you will gain only. Why don't you worship? It is a king's responsibility to lead everybody to take the shelter of the Supreme Lord Hari. Like that, the sages started counseling Vena. So, but Vena, what happened? Due to his envious nature, he actually spoke very arrogantly with the sages. You people are like, like prostitutes. Like what the prostitute, what is he like not prostitute, actually unchaste wives. So, unchaste wife, what does Vena do is a wife who is actually given shelter and given protection and then in marriage with the husband, but she will uh, maintain affection towards someone else other than husband. Mm. So he says like, no, I'm protecting all of you, the sages and all the people in general. And if you not worshipping me, worship other person than me, then you are all like unjust people, and you are all need to be punished. And this angered the sages so much so that now like this person is not able to listen, and uh, this person is arguing, and this person is finding faults with the sages. So sages actually just angrily looked at him and did hunkara. That's what another so one version about it says. Like what does hunkara means? Like if a child or if somebody is doing any mischief, or anything uh, anything mischievous, then sometimes parents may say like that, right? I mean that kind of. And I don't like, give exact what do you call it, sounding, but like they try to scare the child with some kind of gestures, okay, gestures and sound, okay. And say when sages did that, and King Vena immediately fell flat dead. He left the body. So that is the power of the Brahmanas and sages, okay. And sages also okay. Like now the king is dead, no problem. At least we got rid of him, and they left off from there. And when they left off from there, the sages thought that okay, King Vena was the problem. Now everybody can actually perform all the spiritual duties, and everybody can be peaceful like that. They thought. But what happened when king was not there? All the antisocial elements started coming back again, or taking robbing, and then all the doing all the illegal activities. And the crime has become rampant, so much so that uh, like no one time sages were sitting on the bank of river Saraswati, and were discussing some spiritual topics. They saw a dust cloud arising in the sky. So that dust cloud is due to the the invasion of the robbers and thieves. Means the robbers and thieves become so common and so bright in the daylight. Like generally in those days, especially in the olden days, when somebody has to do robbing, they used to go in the night times. So, but in that broad daylight, the thieves and rogues started looting and murdering, and then doing all kind of atrocities. The sages now again came together and said, we did a mistake by removing the, not a mistake, we had a situation to fix now. So they went back to the kingdom, and they found out the mother of Vena, her name um, Sunita. So Sunita, she was so attached to her son, she didn't burn the body of the king Vena. So when the sages found that okay, Vena's body was preserved in the oil, so they took the body out. So in the last session we saw right how the sages actually churned the thighs of King Vena. Hmm?
Prabhuji, are you moving the slide?
No, no,
Is
I'm not.
this
I'm just
okay?
giving the overview of previous sessions. Okay.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
Hmm? So they churned the thighs of King Vena. So when they churned the thighs of King Vena, from the thighs, from the lower part of the body, the a black person took birth. His name is Bahuka. So all the negative qualities, all the uh, anarthas of King Vena uh, took the form of a person and became as a Bahuka. And when this Bahuka came out, and when this Bahuka asked the sages, what should I do? What can I do for you? Then the sages said, you go and rule the Nishadas. Nishadas means the forest dwellers. Hmm? And they sent him away. Now, whatever left is the King Vena's body, which is free from all the anarthas. So then, after the Bahuka was left, the sages churned the two arms of Vena's dead body. Hmm? So that from the two arms of Vena's dead body, uh, so divine couple appeared. Hmm? So divine couple means the both the Pṛthu and Archi. Pṛthu is the plenary expansion of Lord Vishnu, and Archi is the plenary expansion of Mother Lakshmi Devi. So even though both of them appeared from the same body, they cannot be considered as sisters, because it is the great sages who can identify like that, like it is not from the it's not like taking birth from the same womb. Okay, when the Lord appears through different mediums. Okay, so why did Lord appear as King Pṛthu is there are multiple reasons. Okay, What is the Lord's promise? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyudhanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. So now entire earthly planet was ruled by only one king, that is King Vena, and that king has died, and there is no able ruler to rule the kingdom. It's not like a voting system, democracy like that. Because a ruler, a king has to be trained from very early childhood, has to be prepared from childhood. He'll be trained in martial arts, he'll be trained in politics, he'll be trained in ethical subjects, he'll be trained in social subjects, he'll be trained in commerce, he will be trained in defense. So you will have multiple trainings. It's a rigorous training sessions happens, and then when all the education is completed, uh, the including the older king, if somebody is acting as a king right now, but someone else is getting trained as to be king, means like a prince or like somebody like that. Then when their education is complete, they will check his behavior. Is he qualified? Does he have the enough qualities to become the next ruler or the king? When the sages and the ministers and the king and the praja, the people in general, when they agree, yes, this person has good qualities, then only that person is made the king. So care is taken right from the childhood so that he prepare for that position. All the qualities are embedded in that person. So because King Vena has died, but King Vena was very wicked and very cruel right from his very childhood due to his maternal lineage. Maternal lineage, the Mrityu was his grandfather of King Vena. Okay, so he acquired all these violent behaviors from Mrityu. So, and he was, King Anga was not able to train King Vena. But Pṛthu, but now there is no enough time to train somebody and imbibe all qualities, because the position of a king is so much imbibed with so much power and wealth, and that anybody who holding any position automatically become arrogant, greedy, lusty. All these qualities will automatically develop, because you see, like somebody who acting very pious, uh, very gentle. Money can actually change the mind of anybody. So if you want to test a person, there are two ways of testing a person. Give him the greatest of difficulties, or give him the greatest of wealth. That is not, I cannot say two ways. There are multiple ways. These are most prominent ways. Okay. If you take the example of Sudama, uh, Sudama, like no, from his childhood, he was not born in a rich family, and he was very poverty stricken, and he was becoming proud that no, my life is perfect. I don't have any attachment. I'm very like no, uh, like some kind of pride developed. So Lord gave him all the wealth. Hmm? So, but when Lord gives anything like that wealth, but still Lord also gives the protection also. Hmm? So, the position of the king, or any leadership position, lot of responsibilities and lot of powers and lot of facilities will come. Hmm? So there is a very, very good chance, like if a person without proper training takes up that kind of position, there is a good chance that he will exploit that position. That's why in the modern times, like they put a person cannot stay as a king or as a ruler for long. So that's why they keep democracy, right? Only within 5 years it has to go. But the problem with the democracy is, if the people are misguided, people are ignorant, they will choose the ignorant leader only. Hmm? Like who can actually fool them better. All he has to do is do false promises. All he has to do is uh, to convince people that he is the greatest personality. And he just have to pretend. You don't have to prove also. So when the don't have that much, the people don't have, or people in general don't have that decision making ability, or proper education, then they will choose a uh, leader who is a cheater. So, so this is a desperate situation right now. Like they don't have the democracy system, and also they don't have the proper. They don't have time for anybody to be trained as a king. So in order to protect Dharma, Lord, because upholding his promise, yada yada hi dharmasya, he appeared through the King Vena's body. And another reason Acharya says that, if you see the pastime of Prahlad Maharaj, it will come later on, I think. uh, So he says that no, like anybody who takes a birth in the family of a devotees, all his previous 14 generations and the next 14 generations, upcoming 14 generations, will automatically get liberated. But King Vena's track record is so bad, so that no, he will not be able to attain liberation by himself, by his own karma, or by the power of his lineage. So, in order to uphold, because it is a lineage of Dhruv Maharaj, right? In order to give that what do you call, liberate the descendants of Dhruva Maharaj, Lord himself appeared as King Pṛthu, and Mother Lakshmi appeared as Archi Devi. Hmm. So Lord appeared to protect the people, and Sri appeared as Archi to become his queen. Okay. So when they appeared, when the Lord and Mother Lakshmi appeared, the jubilation of Pṛthu, the Brahmanas and all the people become very jubilant. Okay. So then because in those days the astrological calculations are so perfect and so meticulously to the point and so accurate that no, as soon as one takes birth, they used to read entire chart of that person, what this person is going to achieve. Because this kind of skills comes only through proper austerity and proper spiritual culture. When somebody maintaining the proper Brahminical standards and properly executing his spiritual duties and uh, pure at heart, only that kind of person will have the vision to see the future and to see the like no. These persons who are making astrological calculation, they should have a proper sadhana, proper purity of mind. Then only they will have they'll be able to foresee the future of the person. So, like that, the when the sages were able to, uh, with the appearance of the Lord, sages were able to foresee what King Pṛthu is going to achieve. Okay, so when Pṛthu appeared, the Brahmanas and King praised the King Pṛthu, and Gandharva sang, and then Siddha showered flowers, and Apsarasas danced in ecstasy. And auspicious sounds, the conches, bugles, drums, kettle drums, vibrated in outer space. And Brahma's conclusion, okay, Lord Brahma arrived there along with the demigods, seeing the marks of the club on King Pṛthu's right hand and the lotus flower on the left. Now, Lord Brahma could understand that King Pṛthu was Lord's partial representation. Okay, so King Pṛthu was the empowered representative of Lord Hari. So then, when King Pṛthu appeared, then King Pṛthu was coronated. Okay, when somebody gets coronated, different people give different uh, gifts. Okay, so like no, for coronation, uh, the learned Brahmanas then arranged King Pṛthu's coronation. People collected different paraphernalia for the ceremony. All the rivers, seas, hills, and mountains, serpents, cows, animals, skies, earth, all living entities collected various presentations to offer to king. And Pṛthu's splendor, okay, King Pṛthu was ex, sorry, King Pṛthu was very royally dressed and then coronated together with well ornamented by Farchi, where they appear exactly like fire. Okay. And Srimad Bhagavatam, the list of gifts that are presented to King Pṛthu during his coronation are given like Kuvera, Varuna, Indra, Yama, Brahma, Saraswati, Lakshmi, mm, uh, and then Lord Shiva, Durga, Soma, Agni, Surya, Bhumi. So you see, if you see here, Bhumi was also here. Bhumi Devi gave slippers with magic power, and Agni, and then Surya, Bhumi, demigods, and sages, oceans, seas, mountains, and rivers. Means the personified seas, mountains, and rivers, and the uh, people in general. They all gave different uh, gifts to the Lord. Okay. So if you see here, Lord Hari also gave his Sudarshan Chakra to Pṛthu Maharaj, and Lakshmi Devi gave imperishable opulences. Okay. And then Lord Shiva gave sword marked with 10 moons. Okay. Durga Devi gave a shield marked with 10 moons, 100 moons. Okay. So that kind of gifts are given. So means for the coronation of King Pṛthu, even the Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, Lakshmi, Saraswati, everybody came. Hmm. So then, because he is the appearance of plenary portion of the Supreme Lord, then the bards, like bards means like somebody who actually praises the king. Hmm. They started glorifying the king's Pṛthu qualities. Okay, that is their duty. Okay, so when the bards are glorifying him, the King Pṛthu was a little bit, like become, like humbly dissuaded the bards. Okay, he said, King Pṛthu said, I haven't displayed all these qualities. Why are you praising me so much? Hmm. Like that, the bards, King Pṛthu tried to uh, cut down, to dissuade the bots. Okay, but what did the bot say? Like uh, what does Pṛthu says is, your word should not go in vain. You are glorifying so much, so that I am that and this, and I will achieve this and all those things. What if I may not, if I don't achieve all those? What if I don't display all those qualities? Then your words will go in vain, and you will be you'll not you'll your words will not remain as truth, satya. So you have to, uh, you don't have to glorify me so much, so that unless I display that qualities, you can glorify me when I display that qualities. Okay. So, but the mm, but so they say that, no, my dear Lord, it is of course we they become very much mm, impressed with the humility of King Pṛthu. Okay. Mm. So that is the with that the 16th chapter starts. Okay. So bards glorify King Pṛthu Maharaj. Pṛthu Maharaj functioning as demigods. Okay. Bards were very pleased with King Pṛthu's humility, and it is not possible for us to glorify you. Who are we to glorify? That's what Pṛthu say. Because bards can glorify only little bit. Hmm. But the glorification of the Lord has, there is no limit to glorification of the Lord. Hmm. It is said that Ananta Shesha, with his unlimited mouths, has been glorifying the Lord from the beginning of the creation continuously. It's not like glorifying the same thing again and again, over and over. He has been glorifying the different qualities of the Lord, um, uh, with different mouth only once. And Anantasesha was glorifying from the beginning of the creation. Still, Anantasesha was not able to find the limit. So that is the vastness of the glories of the Lord. Means Lord actually take different incarnations and perform different leelas, and then so there is no limit to the glorification of the Lord. So that's why when Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur was there, he started a weekly magazine, hmm, The Harmonist. Then somebody came and said, Maharaj, why are you starting the weekly magazine? how can you get the news of spiritual news for like, like for example, you have daily newspapers, right? Daily newspaper will have the news around the world, latest news, what worth sharing. No? And but how can it is a vast network that runs around running that newspaper. But with respect to spiritual news, where can you get such kind of news? Now, for example, this temple happened, this book distribution happened, or these programs are happening here and there, and then that is a spiritual news in one sense, okay? And are referring to different scenarios in scriptures that are relevant to the society. That is also there. So somebody told him, Maharaj, where can you get that kind of subject matters so regularly that you will be able to publish? Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, for this material world is a minute portion of this entire creation. Hmm? And this creation is so vast and so big, that it can, our material world is insignificant when compared to entire creation. So within this universe, within this country, if you are able to find so much subject matters to publish daily in one newspaper, uh, I am describing about the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead who actually manages and runs this entire cosmic manifestation. How much subject matters I can get to run. What to speak of weekly magazine? I can produce magazine every hourly magazine or daily, it's every minute or every hour I can, or we can, there is, these magazines cannot hold the contents of the spiritual news, updates or spiritual knowledge that we can publish. Hmm. So it's like that, no? Like in the glories of the Supreme Lord are also unlimited. Hmm. So that aspect we can see here, okay? So when the so then Pṛthu Maharaj, King Pṛthu Maharaj manifest the after, okay, then after this coronation process is over, then Pṛthu Maharaj started ruling over the earthly planet, okay? So Pṛthu Maharaj manifests the qualities of demigods, okay? Best among the followers of Dharma and engage everybody in following Dharma, give all protection to Dharma and chastise who opposes Dharma. Sorry, just taking a minute. So, so we are in the 16th chapter. You're able to see the screen, right, bro? Hare Krishna.
Yes, bro. Yes,
So,
bro.
so this is 16th chapter. So this when the Pṛthu Maharaj actually stopped the bards, like don't glorify me so much. So but still, like they went and glorified the King Pṛthu. So, but whatever is spoken in glorification, of the Lord, uh, they said that like King Pṛthu will manifest all these mm, qualities of all the demigods, and then they and through keeping their words, Pṛthu Maharaj actually manifested all the qualities. Okay, and but these are all the predictions of gods still going on. Okay, Pṛthu will act as different demigods. Okay, he will maintain the upper planets by inducing the people to perform the sacrifices, earthly planet by discharging the rainfall. Hmm. So he will act like a Surya, evaporates all. Hmm. So like just Surya Dev actually collects the taxes from collects the water from different rivers, lakes, and oceans. He will collect the taxes from citizens, and he will actually will be the cause of rains. Like, what does government do? Government collect the taxes from all the corporates and all the persons, and then will spend them for the welfare of all the people in general. Okay, that is the rule of the king. And then Bhumi, he tolerates the just the way Pṛthu Maharaj tolerates out of his causeless mercy. He out of his causeless mercy, be forgetful and forgiving even to persons who tramples over his head. Means that shows the tolerance of Pṛthu Maharaj. This is Bhumi Devi. We have been we have been trampling over the head of Bhumi Devi, Earth, Mother Earth. But still she is tolerating. Means Pṛthu Maharaj will display such a patience. And just like Indra supplies rains, Pṛthu Maharaj also protects his citizens from drought. And then this is the way Chandra, he will please the world with his affectionate glances. And Varuna, he keeps the policies, activities, and methods of success and treasury confidential. And just the way Vishnu have a greatness and qualities and chief influence of Vishnu. Okay, Agni, just the way Agni, he will be unapproachable, unbearable, and unconquerable to his enemies. And just like Vayu, he sees the actions of all beings internally and externally and through his spies. And just Dharma, he will be neutral either to his own sons, punishing if misbehaving, or the sons of enemy and releasing the innocent. Okay. And just like sun, he have unimpeded and never separated influence of upon the uh, mountains. Okay. So like that, all these the bards, somebody who glorifies the king, they glorifies different qualities of Pṛthu. Mm. And then they also glorify the see right until now they actually compared the actions of Pṛthu to different demigods. What actions Pṛthu Maharaj is going to do? What activity? How Pṛthu Maharaj is going to rule? How Pṛthu Maharaj is going to protect? Like different demigods. Now they glorify the character or the qualities of the Pṛthu Maharaj. Okay, so let us meditate on the qualities of Pṛthu Maharaj. Okay, activities very pleasing to the mind of the citizens who gladly call him Raja. Hmm? Means when the citizens call him Raja, he means he is very much qualified to that title. Hmm? Because when somebody say you are our leader, you are our master, means a leader or master should have the intrinsic qualities eligible to be called as a master or the leader. Okay, and he is fixed in his oath and he is true to his promise and is respectable to Brahmanas and rendering service to the elders. Okay, protector of all living beings, and then respectable to everyone, kind to the suffering, treating other women as his own mother, affectionate to wife as if she were his half of his body, affectionate like father to the citizens, affectionate like a father to his citizens, and servant of devotees who preach the Lord's glories. So if we can meditate on each of the qualities, actually one should imbibe, because a leader or a king sets for the by example, like the and like just like a parent actually has to behave well in uh, to be a parent has to be exemplary to his kids. The same way, the king also should be exemplary in his behavior, in his qualities, so that the citizens in general will follow him. They are like children. Okay. So and then three more qualities are considering all being considering all beings as himself, and he's so compassionate, and increasing joy for his friends, intimately associating with the liberated persons, punisher of the wicked, Lord's he is the Lord Shakti Avatar and the master of the three worlds, and he is changeless. And then seeing all the material varieties as meaningless because of their basic principles of nescience. And then after glorifying the actions and qualities, uh, the bards also goes ahead and then glorify predicts some more actions. Okay, he travels. He travels wide and far and wide throughout the universe. Okay, he milks the earth, terrifies the thieves, and he will perform 100 Ashwamedha sacrifices, and he will meet 4 Kumaras, and then widespread, and his fame will be spread all over the world. Okay, and by that, with unchecked power, he will conquer the world and eradicate the threefold miseries of the citizens. By both Suras and Asuras will glorify him. So like that, the birds who are actually in the assembly of the king, they glorify, and they are so accurate and to the point that whatever they have glorified, King Pṛthu actually execute all of them. Because of their uh, no, uh, Satyabhak. Okay. So, like that, King Pṛthu coronation happens, and then different demigods come together, and all the people in general glorify him, and different um, mm, the citizens of the bards, they when they glorify, they actually enlisted most of the qualities of Pṛthu Maharaj, which Pṛthu Maharaj actually, uh, as he rules and as he performs the activities, he proves them every point to be true. So that is the end of the 16th chapter. Okay. If anybody have any questions or comments, we can discuss now. If any point didn't make any sense. Okay. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhu, we had remember the question of how, and Manmohan Prabhu also asked the same question. Why were the demigods? Because they themselves were capable of, they
Mhm.
were already in heavenly planets.
Yes, yes.
Mother Earth was the one who was
Mhm.
suffering because of Vena,
Mhm.
and King Pṛthu took the incarnation so
Mhm.
to protect the Mother Earth.
Mhm.
So why were the demigods from different planets coming after, King Pṛthu or Mother Earth?
No, actually here, Mother Earth is not actually, yes, Mother Earth is suffering, but main suffering is not due to the Mother Earth, but to the citizens in general,
Yeah, yeah,
innocent citizens. Okay.
yeah.
And also, uh, these things, like now, because Lord is the, like Lord Vishnu is the maintainer of the entire creation. Here Lord himself is appearing as a partial expansion, means Lord himself is coming to protect the dharma. See, like for example, uh, like like now our city has some problem. Okay. uh, like president himself directly don't have to come, right? So, but like now, for example, some incident happened. Okay, somebody killed somebody, or some mass shooting happened. Okay, so president could send some police officers and then take care of the situation. That is one way of doing it. Krishna would have sent somebody to take care. But this is the lineage of his dear disciple, devotee, Dhruva Maharaj, and all the like Swayambhu Manu and different devotees are there. Dhruva Maharaj's first son. Okay, he is also great devotee. What is his name?
Now, why was
Utkala.
King Indra?
No, no, wait.
Okay.
So he is also great devotee. So it is the lineage of all the great devotees. So Lord himself personally came to rectify the situation. So when some problem is happening, okay, something is happening in our city, some issues are happening. When directly president himself comes, when president comes, right? When president is like ultimate authority of the country, when president himself comes to take care of the situation, you see all the mayors, all the like no, what not mayors and senators and different public representatives, police officers, they all come together and to see that president is treated nicely, respected nicely, and it is for their self-interest. Say, if we are in good looks with respect with the mayor and with the president, we might help. It might help us for future or for now, like that. I'm just giving the example. So here the Supreme Personality of Godhead is expanding himself as Pṛthu Maharaj and to try to rectify the situation. So it's a Lord's choice. Like It is the people are suffering so much so that Lord personally came to rectify the situation. Did you get the your answer, Mataji?
Prabhuji, my question was, why was, for example, King Indra,
Mm.
he was so jealous?
No,
Because
no,
he
Mataji,
already,
King Indra is the King Indra. We should not say uh, King Indra, because King Indra is there. He fights all the Rakshasas, and he keep the Rakshas, all the wicked people in control. He is
yeah.
a king. He is the king of the demigods. So as I told you, right, the power, the power that comes to the position, a person may get bewildered sometimes, can make some mistakes due to he is identifying with that position, due to bad association, or due to because like you see, right, some wealthy kids, they become they become sometimes very arrogant. It's not their natural behavior, because sometimes due to their power of money or power of their parents, they become arrogant. So it is the power, the position that causes the bewilderment. That Indra was a great devotee of the Lord.
Mm.
So that's where Lord personally comes and protects Indra. We should never belittle Indra's position. Okay, and because no, you will come to know. I'll explain in later chapters. Okay.
Okay.
So did I? So you're asking about question. What was the question?
Yeah, that was the question, why he was jealous of Pṛthu.
Oh, Pṛthu. Okay, he's not jealous. Okay,
Because
I'll
he
explain to you
steals
in the
the
later chapter.
100
Yeah, I'll explain to the
horses
because that
and,
comes in the next chapter. I will explain
oh,
to that.
yeah. Oh, yes, Prabhuji. So sorry. Yeah, we just read that. Yeah, your overview was the 15th chapter. So sorry, Prabhuji. Yeah, this was from the 18th
80
chapter.
chapter. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That will
Okay.
come in future. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Any more regarding this topic? Okay, this whatever we
So the
Mm,
discussed.
question was, oh, the question was, I think we have not.
Yeah,
yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
That,
I
no,
know
no,
what
it's coming
whatever.
next chapter actually.
That's okay. You can ask whatever it is. But if it is related to this chapter, that is good. But it is better to ask now only because otherwise you'll miss out there.
Yeah, let's talk next in the next
Yeah, that's
chapter.
okay.
We
Go
can
ahead,
talk.
bro. Ask what is there.
When uh, King Pṛthu is chastising Earth, right,
Mm,
Mother Earth,
mm,
then she offers prayer,
mm,
and then finally, um, she agreed she'll give everything
mm,
for the citizens, all
mm,
the grains and everything.
mm,
She'll cooperate. At that time, all the demigods and all the different planets, the representative comes and becomes a calf, and
mm.
someone is
Yeah, yeah.
milking the calf and
Mm,
extracting something like from heavenly.
mm,
They extracting nectar for Prahlad. From Prahlad, demons they extract um what do you call liquor, something like that, right?
yeah, yeah. So
It's all
yeah, yeah.
different.
What is the
So the
question? Yeah,
question
I
is,
understand your point. What is the question?
the question is, right now we're talking about Earth. Why this? Or from different loka, they're coming to the Earth now.
Mm.
We are just is a question to make the Earth better place, right? To
No,
grain and
no.
everything
See,
available.
Earth is the reservoir of all the wealth. See, all the wealth, everything that is comes from, what we see around here is coming from Earth only. Even the oblations to demigods, even the demigods also have something valuable to take from Earth also. So Earth is not like only for this loka, okay? So Earth extends, like if you see the like Earth extends from like now Bhuloka, right? This not only this planet, like now the place, the residence, uh, where they stay extends from different lokas, probably. So For example, like demigods, sometimes when they see valuable jewels or monies or anything that they can, for example, Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? But the flower that we offer from the Mother Earth has a fragrance that will pleases the Lord. So when the Lord is able to enjoy a product of earth, why not the demigods? Why not the residents from other lower planetary system? So, and with respect to why earth has to give to all of them is every, like when the people on the earthly planet has to be satisfied, uh, it's not like only the residents of earthly planet has the authority over the wealth of the earth. Okay, if we satisfy the demigods will in reciprocation take care of the citizens of the earth. If we satisfy the asuras also, they don't bother. They don't they when they are satisfied, when they are taken care, then they think, okay, we got our share. We don't have to bother them. Means like it's not like, for example, it is said that, right, to raise a child, and a child is raised by entire village. Okay, it's not only mother and father. The child has to be taken care by the storekeepers, the milk vendors, and then the teacher, the schools, and the bus drivers, and the public in general. Everybody has to take care of the child so that the child develops the very what do you call good qualities, and they develop into nice citizens. But if anybody abuses and anybody misbehaves and they show wrong examples to the child will pick up the wrong bad habits. So in the same way, for the praja, the people on the earthly planet has to be satisfied. There is a role of demigod, there is a role of asura, there is a role of nagas, kinnaras, gandharvas. Everybody has a role to play. So in the same way, when they are satisfied with their offerings and then they will be more than happy to help the people in general. Did I make sense to you?
Yes, Prabhu.
So like no, like even if the demigods has something to take from ourselves. Okay, and demigods have something to offer to earth. Like that, all the other species, nagas, gandharvas, kinnaras, kimpurshas, yakshas, rakshasas, everything, everybody has some role to play. Okay, in the ecosystem.
So is it like that in ecosystem when
Yeah. See, like in
perform?
ecosystem, you need tigers, you need herbivorous animals, you need birds, you need insects, you need every like no, you cannot say like it is said, right? Like if one insect become extinct, then there is a ecological imbalance. So when the insects are so crucial to our lives, what to speak of the personalities like Gandharvas, Yakshas, Kinnaras, and Rakshasas, all those things.
So is it like that, Prabhu, that in ecosystem when we are doing our prescribed duty, when we are doing yagya, and then from that yagya, Devi and Devata also becomes happy, and then they in return they shower the shower rain and
Yeah,
other things they give.
rains is one
Is
of
a,
the aspects. Indra
but
is
is
taking
a
care of the rains, and
but
Agni is
is
taking
a
care of the fire, and Varuna is taking care of the water bodies, and Vayu is taking care of the wind. So there are different things, right?
but is
So
a mutually, so they also depending upon us and we also depending upon
yeah,
them,
well,
right?
they say like Yajnartha, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, right? You satisfy the demigods with your yajna sacrifices, and demigods in return will take care of you. Like that Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita.
Okay.
In the beginning of creation, Krishna sent
Yeah. In
demigods and
third
prajas
chapter.
saying,
Mm.
yeah.
Okay, Babu.
Okay, thank you all very much. We'll end here.
Mm.
Tantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Sri Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Kodaya Govinda ki jai. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji,
Hare
Dandavad.
Krishna, Babuji. Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna.
Bhagavad
Thank
Gita
you. Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.